So today I'm going to be advising you guys on how you go from your very first team in competitive to make pro status. Now, the road is very different for everyone, but I'm going to separate them into two different categories. You have the casual players that just want to play competitive COD for fun, and then you've got the players that take it full serious. Now, I'm more of the serious type, obviously. I've never taken competitive Call of Duty casually, but I'm going to start on the casual side. If you're a casual player and you want to play, I'm going to straight up put it out there. Do not expect to get into the top 8, period. I don't know a single player in the top 8 right now that is a casual player that plays, I don't know, puts in the minimal amount of work. It just doesn't happen. However, I do feel that, if you're a nice guy, everyone loves you, and you have that raw talent and still put in a little bit of time, you can probably still make about top 16. The same process that I'm about to say for like the serious players applies to you. So for the serious players, in your first starting months, don't expect to make top 8 instantly, or top 2 instantly, or top 1 instantly. You can say that you're going to want to do it, and sure, you might be able to. It's about 1% does it. It takes time and patience and hard work. Hard work is the key part in your starting 12 months. If you're a lazy fuck and put in minimal amount of time, you're basically not going to make it. When I was starting, I was playing 12 hours a day, and I sacrificed a lot of things. I sacrificed a fair chunk of my social life. I'm not saying you have to give it up completely, but if you really want to make it, you do have to make sacrifices, and you have to play hard for long hours. Now, I would advise that you find a team of 4 players that take things very seriously and play with them for an extended period of time. If you stick it out with them and grow as a team and wait, just be patient, you will eventually get an offer from a team that's the next tier above you. So I feel like when I piece things into tiers, you basically got like the top 64 to maybe like top 20, and then like top 20 to maybe top 16, and then top 16 to top 8. Put in long hours. Fucking remember that. Play pubs, play bots, scrim with your team, play ranked play, watch pro VODs, do all of these things. Now, once you get your very first chance in a team, in like a top 16 team, I would say once again this is where you need to stick it out. I made a lot of mistakes by swapping and changing teams in certain points of my career, some forced by my hand, and others, I was a snake pretty much. I would advise not doing that. You don't want that reputation at all. If you play with your team and grow as a team, you'll get pretty much offered another spot into another team. But one thing that you have to consider as a player when you're starting off is what role you want to play. Now, if you're in the APAC region, which is basically where most of my viewers are going to be from, I'm going to advise you that if you can AR, you probably want to go down the assault rifle path. Our region lacks good ARs, and if you grow to become a good AR, you're probably going to have opportunities open up to you. But if that's not possible for you, and you're struggling to find a team, I would honestly just take whatever role you can take and just learn that role. Once you probably reach the top 16, the next step is obviously top 8. You really want to start attending LAN events when you're top 16 if you have the opportunity. You want to be playing in these competitions. You want to be making sure that you're active on social media. And then as soon as you get that top 8 opportunity, that will be your shot. Top 8, I would say, is a very, very tight area compared to the other tiers. So it really just comes down to whether or not you're better than everyone else at that time, and not so much about if people like you, but it's still a very important thing. But I'm basically going to tell you right now, if you want to make it, put in long as fuck hours. Don't expect shit to be handed to you. Make sure that you you grind. One mistake that a lot of people have or make is that they feel like if they just play a lot, they will be that's like the key. It is a major part because you got to get your shot fucking pristine and as good as the pro players. But it also comes down to smarts. I believe that if you're a smarter player than having a better shot, the smarter player will always win. And you do that by watching other pro teams' VODs. Basically, watch these MLG events this year, and you'll probably learn a lot. Pay close attention to the minimap, how the teams play, how the teams set up, and if there is a personal player that plays your role in live streams, watch that stream and just pay attention to the way that they play and try and emulate that. It's basically what I did, and I feel like it worked out pretty alright for me. But anyway, that's basically how you reach. I feel like top 8 is probably like pro status, semi-pro status, and those are the rankings. You do those things that I've told you to do and be patient, you'll be fine. Trust me. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.